Hello everyone and welcome to my channel, Siriana Tarot. This is going to be a singles new love reading for my dearest Geminis. Gemini, we're going to take a look at who's coming towards you in love and if this connection is meant to last and what type of connection it's going to be. And if these messages resonate with you, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And just a friendly reminder, I am available for private readings, so if you're after one, I have those links down below. All right, my lovely Geminis, let's see who's coming towards you in love. All right, so we have the Knight of Pentacles, so this could be an earth sign. All right, Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. Ooh, they could have fire in their chart, Aries, Leo, or Sag. How they view you, the Five of Pentacles, okay? And the relationship, the Seven of Swords. Okay, so this could be a little bit of a secret relationship here, Gemini. And for some of you, they may be seeing that you're unhappy in a current relationship or situationship, or that you've recently been kind of disappointed here by someone. But I kind of feel like this person is a secret admirer, or there's going to be some sort of secrecy around this relationship. And we have the Justice card, Libran energy. So somebody here who really values balance and harmony within relationships. Someone who they themselves might be some type of counselor or like therapist. But I definitely see this person being somebody who's very well put together. Someone who definitely pays attention to the details of their appearance. Maybe a bit of a classic style, although I do think with this Page of Wands, they've got a flair for, you know, they've got like a flair for style or fashion. So like they're not, you know, they might have like a bit of a classic style, but again, they kind of stand out as well at times. This person with the Knight of Pentacles, I do feel this could be somebody who enjoys, you know, being in the outdoors. Somebody who's very grounded, you know, their work and their stability are a high priority for them. This is somebody who's steady, who's stable, but I definitely feel this person knows how to have a good time. All right, and with the Two of Wands, I do feel this person is someone, Gemini, who's been longing for you. Somebody who's been wanting you, somebody who's been, you know, who's been checking you out for a while. Somebody who's been waiting for you to be single or waiting to, you know, get that green light if you're available or you're interested. This may be somebody who's slightly at a distance from you, okay? But with the Six of Pentacles here, I feel like you and this person do really complete each other in really harmonious ways. I feel like you two are just gonna hit it off really well. You two are gonna be very similar, have some of the similar interests, a similar sense of humor. And I do feel like this is somebody that's definitely going to ask you out for, you know, take you out on dates, or maybe, you know, if you're going to take them out on dates, like it's going to be fun. Like you're going to do, I don't know, like if it's like coffee dates, lunch dates, you know, I'm kind of getting like, you know, taking you for a walk to see something that's, you know, see some sort of art installation or like sculptures or something like that. But I feel like whatever they do, it's going to be interesting. It's going to be well thought out. It's going to be a little bit different than kind of what you're used to. So like I feel like they're going to be planning dates or making suggestions that you two see each other or meet up and do things that are going to be somehow like expansive, like educational, expansive, but like in the best possible way, if that makes sense. And I feel like you two are gonna, you know, you two are just gonna get each other. You two are gonna really get each other. And I feel you're gonna feel a sense of relief that you can be pretty comfortable with this person, that you have a lot of similarities, likes and dislikes. This may end up being a bit of a tower moment for you, Gemini, something that you're not quite expecting. Maybe the way that they look or the way that they present themselves, you think maybe they're not your type, or, you know, you don't think that they're going to be as interesting as they really are, because I do think this person is going to be quite interesting. Somebody who's going to be different than your usual type and expectations. Okay, so let's see. And even if it doesn't necessarily appear that way, like when you first meet them. So like I said, they could be a secret admirer, or there could be some form of secrecy around this connection. And you'll probably know why that is. Okay, let's see what we need to know about this person. All right, they are somebody who's intense. So the depth of this person's thoughts and emotions indicate a high intellect and a strong focus on their subject. And I feel that's going to be you. They have a really strong focus on you, but whatever they do, they seem to do it well. Yeah, look at that counselor energy. It's coming through. So they're good at mediating situations. They easily guide people through difficult circumstances. So again, that could be something they do for a living, but it could also just be like how their friends and family view them. Somebody who's pretty even-keeled, somebody who, likes to maintain balance. Okay, and we get really strong Libran energy coming through again. So they enjoy beauty. They're ruled by Venus. Fairness and harmony in relationships is important to them. Okay, and at the bottom of the deck, we also get some Sagittarius energy here. So known as the teacher and the knowledge seeker, they're bold, they're fiery, they're comfortable. So they do have this fiery energy about them. So, as much as they're even-keeled and they're balanced here, Gemini, they also have this adventurous side. And they're not afraid to, live their life outside of the box or, dress the way that they want to, take like little risks in fashion and things like that. So let's see what else we need to know about this person. I think they're also very playful at times. For some of you, they could be a grandparent. Of course, I know that's not going to be for all of you. But for others of you, they have a close-knit relationship with their grandparents or maybe were raised by a grandparent. They may have also recently lost a grandparent. You and this person are going to get each other at a telepathic level. Yeah, you're just going to know what each other are thinking. Your communication is going to go beyond mere words, okay, beyond just words. And for some of you, this person may be Canadian or there's some sort of Canadian connection. And for others, and for some of you, this person is going to be taller than average. But again, remember these very specific messages aren't going to resonate with all of you, but they certainly will be confirmation for some. All right, Gems? So let's see what else you need to know about this person or how else you'll be able to identify this person. All right, they may have a triple syllable first, middle, or last name. All right, they may have an imperfection in their speech, and that could be from being bilingual. It could be like a small stutter or something like that. They've lived in more than one country. Okay, so they could be from overseas, or maybe they studied abroad, or they were working abroad, or in another country. They spend their money quickly, so this person definitely isn't going to hold back when it comes to you, Gemini. Okay, so again, it feels like they do have money to spend, and they do own their own home, so they definitely do have, stability here. Okay, and for some of you, I'm getting they may have even bought a home or like an apartment or condo or townhouse or something like that at an early age is kind of what I'm getting. Like they may have, they may have done that quite young. All right, let's see what else we need to know about them. All right, so we do get this fire energy, Leo, Aries, or Sag coming through, especially Sagittarius here. All right, this person is radiant, they're fun, they're energetic, they're beautiful. And again, I feel like they're always going to plan fun and exciting things for you two to do, which I know my Geminis are going to just fall in love with. And they could either come from a big family or they want a big family. All right. And how they're viewing you, Gemini, the Five of Pentacles. So again, I feel like this person knows that either you are getting out of a disappointing situation or an imbalanced situation, or they know that you've been kind of going through a tough time here with the Five of Pentacles, because this is definitely somebody who's been checking you out. This is somebody who's very emotionally intelligent. They pay attention to the details. Some of you, there might be a little bit of an overlap, like I said, between this person and, your last person. All right. Yeah. This person with the Ten of Swords, this person knows that you've really experienced some sort of loss and you're feeling sad, you're feeling disappointed, you're feeling lonely. They might even know your ex, or maybe they've gotten intel about your previous relationships. Again, they could be in your, they could be in your circle of friends, okay? Like, or, like it feels like they know that you've been hurt or disappointed here in love, okay? And we see, but they also see this energy of the Page of Wands. So there's this is where you two really connect, because you're both showing up as this Page of Wands, like fun, exciting, adventurous. I feel like you two are going to do a lot of, you know, playing together. So like the couple that plays together stays together. You both might love video games. You know, this could be somebody who plans like a fun kind of date, like where you go to like an arcade, you know, and play like retro games. Like I said, they might take you like on walks, but to see like really cool, you know, statues or art or something around the city. I can see you two, you know, it's really weird. I just saw roller skating, which I know is not going to be for all of you. But again, I feel like they're just going to plan like really fun, kind of, sometimes kind of goofy, but maybe just like very different dates, right? Like it's not going to be just that run of the mill, you know, dinner and drinks, you know, like this person's going to plan to do, you know, I don't know if they're like, it's going to be like axe throwing or going to like an arcade or going bowling. Like I just feel like this person's fun and vibrant, and they're going to plan like fun things for you guys to do. All right. And I think you're going to really love that. I feel like you two, again, the couple that plays together stays together. So I definitely see they're going to bring out this fun, this almost childlike joy on your dates, and like when you're hanging out and making you laugh, you know, telling jokes. And you know, that is the quickest way to a Gemini's heart, right? Is to make you laugh and witty banter and things like that. So I see this being a really fun connection. This person's also viewing you here as their perfect companion. So they see you as loyal, tenacious, unselfish. They see you as, you know, a very good match here. And they also see you as a really good person with this Samaritan archetype coming out. So they like, you're exactly the type of person they want to be with. And they also see you that, you know, they see you as the servant archetype, so that you're, you know, you love helping others with a free and loving heart, and that you're a really good person. And especially my gems who do like volunteer work, or you take care of the less fortunate, or you're always helping like friends and family in need, like this person's going to find that to be, you know, extremely endearing. I was going to say enduring, and I was like, that's not the word. Extremely endearing. So there is some secrecy around this connection. Like I said, I don't know if it's like they know your ex, or you're getting out of a disappointing situation, or you're finalizing a divorce when you meet this person. Now, the secrecy could also just be that this is a secret admirer, somebody who's been checking you out for a while, but they've been kind of waiting for you to heal, or waiting to get that green light, Gemini, to see if you're, you know, if you're open and you're available. Some of you too, I mean, if you work together with this person, it might be against company policy to have a relationship. All right, but let's see. We see, yep, there's that double confirmation. This is a secret admirer. Someone is secretly yearning for you. Spirit saying, detach with love to clearly see the truth. Okay, so some of my Geminis, you know, you may, it feels like you're probably not recognizing how much this person is into you. Again, if they're in your circle of friends, you know, they might know your ex, or they know what you've been going through, and you might not realize how much they've been checking you out, or how much they've been wanting to get closer to you. And yeah, there we go. A lot of you, it's a friendship that's leading to more. Okay, beautiful. I love that confirmation here in this reading, Gemini. All right, and let's see what else you need to know about this person. What else do you need to know about this person, please? Or this connection? What else do my Geminis need to know here, please? Okay, so you're manifesting this very soon. Your true love will arrive. So whether you know it or not, you're manifesting this really kind of perfect match. Someone who I feel is going to really calm your nervous system when you're around them, versus whatever it is that you've been going through, or whomever you dated in the past. Yeah, so allow healing waters to wash away the pain of the past. So this is going to be a connection that's very healing for you. I feel you're gonna feel really safe with this person. And Spirit saying, open your heart, Gemini. Love is the highest energy of all. Let it in. And we're also getting a nod to the fact that this really could be a long-term connection here with that life partner energy. So it's not really meant to be just a fling or like a rebound or anything. All right, let's see what else we need to know. What else do we need to know? Any important dates or times? Take steps to speed it up, Gemini. And we do see December being important. And maybe they are a Sagittarius. They could be a December Sag. Okay, I don't think you're going to have to wait until December for this person, you know, to come into your life. I think they're coming in a lot sooner. But December could be an important, you know, something very important happen to you or happen to them. All right, so just trust your intuition. For a lot of you, it could be a birthday here. All right, I'm leaving it here, Gemini, sending you love and light. Take care.